Committed to enriching our children and our communities. And towards that end, I'm going to begin to put in a request that we make this show 2 hours, because I want to share as many of these wonderful resources with you, with your children, and certainly with those who care about our children. Towards that end, I am first going to bring in Kai Smith of GRAAFICS. Why don't you share with our listeners who may not have heard you on past shows a little bit more about GRAAFICS and the incredible work that you do with our students and young people every day.
Right. So I'm Kai Smith, the founder and executive director of the GRAAFICS program. And you know, to get a basic snapshot of who we are and what we do, I'll share with you our vision. GRAAFICS visualizes helping children by helping fathers become more responsible to them, helping ex-offenders by providing healthy alternatives to reoffending, helping gang members by providing a safe out that will lead to a more productive life, and helping the community by changing the way that our participants think, process information, and approach situations. Day programs for us exist between the hours of 8:30 a.m. and 3:30 p.m. We are vendors to the New York City Department of Education. We are in quite a number of schools, looking to get into more schools. Our philosophy with regards to schools is if we can catch at-risk behavior at the middle school level, then we can head it off at the path so that when it gets to the high school level, it's controlled. So, you know, the goal is to head it off at the curve at the middle school level so that it doesn't get to the high school level. And if it doesn't get to the high school level, then we feel we can produce solid students for college campuses.
Achieve in school and succeed in life. And I agree with you that we have to begin to impart a little bit more of a support network to young people at an earlier age and stage than simply high school and teens. You know, it's so much easier to build strong children than it is to repair broken men. And I'm often, that's a Frederick Douglass quote, not mine, so I don't want to get sued. But it's something that I certainly agree with you on. I know, do you have some young brothers who want to call in and speak to the virtues and the values of what you do, or do you want to talk a little bit more about the employment opportunities?
Well, no. I don't. I mean, you know, we have a classroom facilitator. We have quite a few classroom facilitators positions available, and we have quite a few motivational speakers positions available. And if anyone is interested, they can contact us at hr@graafics.org, or they can contact us at info@graafics.org. We are at www.graafics.org. But I don't want to focus on right now the employment opportunities. I just want to take 2 minutes, because I know we have another power speaker here, to focus on a gentleman that is relatively new to our program. And if he can hear me, I'll try to get in contact with him via text message. But Audley, if you're listening to me, try to get to a phone and dial 718-222-3155. Audley Jackson, if you can hear me, 718-222-3155.
That's 718-797-1392.
718-797-1392. Mr. Jackson came to GRAAFICS, and after having made the decision to get out of the gang that he was in, he's in a very, very, very peculiar situation, Lee, because in addition to exiting his gang, or the gang that he used to belong to, the brother made a decision to get out of the gang and to better his life. And not only did he make the decision to do that, he found his own apartment, went through ACS and welfare, and was awarded custody of his son, lost employment, and is in the process of being evicted because he doesn't have employment after getting out of the gang and going through this whole process. And watch this, still took the time to come to us and work with us. We took Audley Jackson into a middle school in Brownsville. He did a seminar for us and got 2 gang members to drop their flag in the school on that day, in spite of what he was going through.
Wow.
So Audley, if you can hear me, man, we are at 718-797-1392. Give us a call.
This is what we're going to do. I'd like to have him on the show next week. I think it's that urgent. I think it's that important that we have a young brother who's been there, done that, and is now trying to better do that which he does, still going through all of these struggles and sacrifices personally, but still finding time to help other young brothers and sisters out there who may be, you know, fall victim or falling victim to gang criminal activity. So let's get